In sports, we often talk about rising stars, young athletes with talent, potential, and promise. But every once in a while, a teenager appears who isn't just talented, he is performing at a level that doesn't look real. A level that makes the running world stop and say, how is this even possible at his age? Right now, that athlete is Sam Ruth from New Zealand. At just 16 years old, he is running times that should not exist for someone in high school. And what he achieved in one single weekend might be one of the craziest things we've seen from any teenage runner in modern history. This is the story of the world's fastest 16-year-old and why the running world is losing its mind over him. The weekend that shocked everyone. The 2025 New Zealand Secondary School Athletics Championships were expected to be competitive, but no one expected what Sam Ruth was about to unleash. Many athletes came in with the hope of winning a national title, maybe running a personal best, maybe breaking one age group record. Sam Ruth didn't just break one record, he broke multiple records across multiple age divisions. And he did it in races where he had zero competition pushing him. Over the course of 2 days, he ran 3 800-meter races, 2 1500-meter races, and finished with a 4x400 relay anchor leg, 6 races in one weekend. And instead of looking tired or slow, Ruth looked unstoppable. But the numbers he produced were even more shocking. A 1500-meter performance that makes no sense. One of the biggest surprises came not in the final, but in the 1500-meter qualifying round. For reasons no one fully understands, Ruth decided to run the race as if it was the Olympic final. He didn't hold back. He didn't save energy for later, he didn't cruise into the next round. Instead, he ran 3 minutes, 38.62 seconds. To truly understand how insane this is, let's break it down. It destroyed the New Zealand U17 record. It broke the U18 record. It broke the U19 record. And it broke the New Zealand junior record. All in one run. All with no pacer. All with no competition anywhere near him. And again, this was just the qualifying heat. In the final, Ruth was on pace to run another 3:38 or even faster. But because he was so far ahead and the victory was guaranteed, he eased up and jogged across the finish in 3 minutes 49 seconds. Even jogging, he was in another league. For context, many professional athletes struggle to run 3 minutes 38 seconds. Sam Ruth ran it at 16 years old during a qualifying round he didn't even need to win by a large margin. The next day changed everything. Most athletes would have been exhausted after that performance. Most athletes would need rest, recovery, nutrition, and sleep. Not Sam Ruth. The very next day, he ran an 800-meter race and dropped a stunning 1 minute, 46.81 seconds. That kind of time is world-class even for fully developed adult runners. To compare, many NCAA college runners never break 1:47. Only 17 youth athletes in history have ever gone under 1:47. Sam Ruth did it while still competing in high school, and he did it without any pacers and without rivals pushing him. His closest competitor wasn't even in the same picture. What's even more unbelievable is that according to his father, Ruth has not been doing any specific 800-meter training. He has been training more for longer distances like the 1500 meters and 3000 meters. That means his 1:46 might not even be close to his ceiling. If he had speed training, he could go under 1:45 in the near future, something extremely rare for a teenager anywhere in the world. The 6-race monster weekend. Let's look at the full workload he completed in less than 48 hours. 2 1,500-meter races, 3 800-meter races, 1 4x400 anchor leg, where he split 49.8 seconds. Running even 2 races at that level is physically draining for most people. Running 6 races that involve national-level speed and record-breaking effort is almost impossible. What Ruth displayed wasn't just raw speed. It was durability, strength, recovery ability, and mental focus far beyond his age. It's one thing to run fast. It's another thing to run fast repeatedly. It's another thing entirely to run fast repeatedly while breaking records and dominating fields without rest. This is why people are calling him a generational talent. His record list is growing too fast. Let's recap what Sam Ruth has already achieved before turning 17. Youngest athlete ever to run a sub 4-minute mile. 3 minutes 58 seconds at age 15. First 15-year-old in history to run under 8 minutes in the 3,000 meters. Fastest 1,500 meters ever by a 15-year-old. 3 minutes 41.25 seconds. New Zealand national records across multiple age groups. A 146 800 meter without 800 meter training. A 338 1,500 meter with no pacers. These are not fast for his age times. These are fast for elite adult runners in major championships times. Ruth's range from 800 to 3,000 meters is extremely rare. Most runners specialize early. Ruth seems to be good at everything, and not just good, exceptional. Why his performances are so rare? There are fast youth athletes every year, but what separates Ruth from the rest is a combination of 3 things. 1. Versatility. Very few athletes in history can run elite times in both the 800 meters and 1,500 meters at this level. The events require different energy systems. Ruth seems to have mastered both. 2. Ability to run fast rounds. Championships are not about running one fast race. They require multiple rounds, heats, and finals. Ruth has already shown he can stay fast through many races in a short time span. 3. No pacers, no competition. What he's running now is happening almost entirely alone. That means there might be significant time drops when he finally races against world-class fields. This is why his potential is frightening. What the future might look like. If Ruth continues developing at this rate, the possibilities are wide open. He could break more age group world records. He could challenge professional athletes before turning 18. He could become a Commonwealth and Olympic contender in the next few years. He could break 145 in the 800 meters. He could break 335 or even 333 in the 1,500 meters before finishing school. His trajectory is similar to some of the greatest middle-distance runners in history. But his range, 800, 1,500, and 3,000, looks even more dangerous. The most important thing now will be health, coaching guidance, and avoiding burnout. If he stays consistent, Sam Ruth might become the next global sensation of middle-distance running. The world is starting to notice. It's not just fans who are talking about him. Coaches, analysts, and former athletes are shocked. Many say they've never seen a 16-year-old with this combination of speed, endurance, and tactical ability. His performances are being shared worldwide. Clips of his races are going viral. People are already predicting how fast he can go at age 18, at 20, and beyond. Some call him the future of New Zealand running. Others think he could become one of the greatest teenage middle-distance runners ever. Whatever the truth is, one thing is clear. Sam Ruth is redefining what we expect from young athletes. The fastest 16-year-old on Earth. What Sam Ruth accomplished in just 2 days is almost unbelievable. 6 races, multiple records, world-class times, dominance at every distance. And all of this from someone who is still young enough to be learning to drive a car. Athletes like this don't appear often, and when they do, the world pays attention. Sam Ruth isn't just fast for 16, he is fast for anyone at any age. And if he continues on this path, the running world may be witnessing the early stages of a legendary career. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more stories about rising stars and world-class runners, make sure to subscribe to the Distance Network, TDN. Hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more incredible running moments. Thanks for watching.